Your life is probably extremely busy. You have things to do for your family, things to do for your job, and then trying to spend time with your friends. It leads to a lack of time for English. Well, my friend, today I am going to give you a 5-day English study plan for busy people. Are you ready? Well then, I'm teacher Tiffani. Let's jump right in. Day number 1. On day number 1, I want you to learn one new vocabulary word. Literally, just one new vocabulary word. Remember, we're talking about helping you as a busy individual still master the English language. So let's say day 1, we have this word right here. Repeat after me. Ambiguous. Yes, excellent. Again, ambiguous. Great job. Now, what does this word ambiguous actually mean? Remember, day 1 for busy people, learning one new vocabulary word. Ambiguous just means not clearly defined, not easily understood or expressed, having more than one possible meaning or interpretation. You're not sure what it actually means. It's very ambiguous. Makes sense, right? So check out these example sentences because they'll help you understand how to use this term. Again, day 1 for you as a busy person, learning one vocabulary word. Here's the first example sentence using this word. The ambiguous instructions left everyone confused about what to do next. Sentence number 2. Her smile was ambiguous. I couldn't tell if she was happy or just being polite. And sentence number 3. The contract contained several ambiguous clauses that needed clarification from our lawyers. Again, day 1, our word is ambiguous. So again, we have this plan. And we have 5 days for you as a busy individual. We have Monday. Now for Monday, day 1, you've learned your one vocabulary word, all right? One vocabulary word. And what was the word again? Oh, yes. We have the word ambiguous. Ambiguous, all right? So you have your word ambiguous. Now, for this busy person, for you, my friend, it's time to move to day number 2. Remember, the goal is to help you insert English into your busy schedule and be consistent. Day number 2. On day number 2, I want you to learn one new expression. It probably seems a bit too simple for you, like, come on, Tiff. Remember, you are busy. But if you can be consistent, you will improve your English. So write this expression down. The expression is at a loss. Good. Again, after me, at a loss. Ooh, great job. Now, this expression at a loss just means to be confused, uncertain, or unable to understand or explain something. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to explain it. To be at a loss. You got it? Yes, we're on day 2 for a busy person like yourself. How to improve your English. Day 2, learning a new expression. So let's check out these example sentences. Example sentence number 1. I was completely at a loss when my computer suddenly stopped working. Sentence number 2. The new employee was at a loss about how to operate the complex machinery. And sentence number 3. After reading the complex novel, many students were at a loss to explain its deeper meaning. At a loss. You got it? Yes, excellent. Now, as you're learning each and every day, you want to make sure that you're also writing the information down. For example, let's say you have your PDF with you. Again, you can download this PDF. It's right in the comment section. This is actually day 15 of my entire 365-day English plan Free PDF to download, link in the description. So day 15, we had our vocabulary word, which was ambiguous. Then we went to the next day. Again, a 5-day plan. We're on the third part right here using this plan. We have at a loss, the English expression. Again, I'm taking a portion of the larger plan I've created for students and giving you a quick 5-day plan for you as a busy person. So we have at a loss, and you want to write the meaning and then write each of the example sentences. You want to make sure you are charting your progress. You know where you are on your English journey. So day 2, again, of your 5-day busy plan, we have the expression. All right, so day 2, we have our expression. Our expression, again, that we've learned is, oh, you passed that quiz. Yes, the expression is at a loss. At a loss. Now it's time for us to go to day number 3. Remember, this is a smaller portion of a larger plan. I want to help you as a busy person. Day number 3. Day number 3, you want to learn a new idiom. Again, helping you as a busy person still improve your English. So the idiom I want you to repeat after me is add fuel to the fire. Repeat after me. Add fuel to the fire. Excellent. Yes, add fuel to the fire. Now, this is a very commonly used idiom. The important thing, you might hear that background noise, I'm gonna leave it in there. The important thing when you're studying English, if you are busy, you want to learn the right words, expressions, idioms, the ones used in real life by native English speakers. This one is used in real life. So what does it mean? Adding fuel to the fire means to make a bad situation even worse by adding to the problem or increasing the tensions. Two friends are already arguing and you come in the middle and you add more problems. Instead of calming them down, you make them even angrier. You added fuel to the fire. Not you personally, just an example. Add fuel to the fire. Make sense? Yes, you got it. All right. So check out these example sentences. The first example sentence. When Sarah mentioned the old argument during dinner, it only added fuel to the fire. Next, sentence number 2. The manager's harsh comments added fuel to the fire, making the employees even more upset about the policy changes. And finally, sentence number 3. Instead of helping resolve the conflict, his accusatory email just added fuel to the fire. It just made everything worse. So again, add fuel to the fire is our idiom. Day 3, you're going to learn a new idiom. Again, this is how you improve your English when you are busy. Day number 3, you're going to add an idiom to your database of English terms. And we have add fuel to the fire. And again, when you download your PDF, you can write it actually on your PDF. Add fuel to the fire. So now we're moving on to day number 4. Day number 1, learn one vocabulary word. Day number 2, learn one new expression. Day number 3, learn one new idiom. Day number 4, I want you to learn one new phrasal verb. Again, keep it simple and be consistent. That's how you'll see improvement. Here's the phrasal verb I want you to repeat after me. Act up. Good. Again, act up. Excellent. What does this phrasal verb, again, a phrasal verb that native English speakers use very often in everyday conversations. This term, this phrasal verb, act up, just means to misbehave or malfunction, or to not work properly, or to behave badly. If someone is acting up, they are behaving badly. I remember I was speaking to this kid the other day, and I asked him, I said, hey, are you acting up? He said, no. Are you behaving badly? Are you not acting properly? Are you acting up? Again, misbehave or to not work properly. We say act up. Make sense? Yes. All right. Check out these example sentences. Here's the first one. My old car has been acting up lately. It won't start in cold weather. My old car is not working properly. It's acting up. Here's the second example sentence. The children started acting up when they got tired and hungry. This happens all the time. When kids get tired, kids get hungry, they start misbehaving. And here's the third example sentence. That happens to adults also sometimes, honestly. You ever heard the term hangry? Look that up. Here's the third example sentence. My phone's been acting up since I dropped it. The screen keeps freezing. My phone is not working properly. My phone is acting up. Make sense? Yes, excellent. So again, day 4, you are learning a new phrasal verb. And I want to emphasize this as we're writing this down. Again, day 4, you're learning a new phrasal verb. Remember, you're not just memorizing these terms, you need to also use them as often as possible on the day that you learn them. So day 1, you learned ambiguous. Use that very often throughout the day. Day 3, you learned add fuel to the fire. Use it as often as possible throughout the day. This is how, even though you're busy, you'll be able to improve your English. Day number 5. Describe one image with 3 sentences. Again, describe one image with 3 sentences. I want to explain this to you. You want to have an image. For example, looking at my screen, you have this image right here. These individuals are sitting down at the office. So I want us to check this out a little closer. So what do we see in this image? We see this man and this woman. Again, I'll explain it and describe it for those that are listening to this episode, this lesson. We see this man, and it looks like this man is quite happy, right? He also has a dress shirt on, and he has a tie on, and we see that he is actually smiling at a woman. This woman looks like she's also very professional. She has her suit on, and they are giving each other a high five. Since they're both smiling, it looks like something good must have happened. So on day number 5, you are going to describe an image with 3 sentences. Remember, day number 1, you learned a new vocabulary word. Day number 2, an expression. Day number 3, an idiom. Number 4, a phrasal verb. Now you are going to describe an image. All right? This is image describe. All right? Describe an image. So we're going to make 3 sentences related to the image. This image we just looked at. Here's the first example sentence again that describes the image. Sentence number 1. 2 coworkers share an enthusiastic high five in what appears to be a modern office setting. We see that. They're sharing an enthusiastic high five. They both look excited. Sentence number 2, again, day 5, now you're thinking creatively and writing out sentences to describe an image. Sentence number 2, the woman is wearing a professional black blazer with the man's while the man sports a casual blue shirt. Once again, the woman is wearing a professional black blazer while the man sports, or is wearing really well, a casual blue shirt. Here we go. She has a black blazer on. And then for the man, he has a blue shirt. It says casual, but I think it's a little bit more professional. But again, you can write your own sentence to describe the image. And sentence number 3. Their body language shows excitement and positive energy as they lean towards each other. Again, day number 5 is all about you picking an image and describing it using 3 sentences. So again, on day number 5, I want you to find an image online. Find an image and you're going to describe that image, and you're going to write 1, 2, 3 sentences to describe the image. So what's happening? In a 5-day period, what do you see? In a 5-day period, you've increased your vocabulary, improved it. You've learned a new expression that will help you in daily life. You've learned an idiom that will help you immensely understand new dramas that you watch. It will help you understand English speaking during conversations when sometimes native speakers say things you've never understood. Those are idioms. You've learned a phrasal verb that will help you understand how to explain certain situations, and you've thought creatively. This is a cycle, my friend, that you can follow even as a busy person. Each week, learning a word, learning an expression, then an idiom, then a phrasal verb, then describe an image. This is how you will improve your English even when you are busy. Remember, if you want the full PDF, a full year plan to help you, download it by clicking the link in the description. I'll talk to you next time. You still there? You know what time it is. It's story time. Hey, I said it's story time. All right. So today I'm going to tell you a story about my nephew. Now, my nephew unfortunately passed away several years ago. He unfortunately got cancer. But my family and I, we have so many amazing memories because he was a great kid. So I want to tell you one of my favorite memories. Now, he was a very good kid. So there was something I used to do all the time with him. Now, one day we were in the store. He was about 3 years old, and I had him inside of the cart, and I was pushing the cart at the supermarket. We were walking through the supermarket, and I was, getting things I needed, some bread, some chips, and he said, Auntie Tiff, can I get outside of the back? Can I get out the basket? I said, sure, no problem, Munchkin. I called him Munchkin. So I took him out of the basket, and he was just kind of walking alongside me in the cart. So I was continuing to shop, and I was pushing the cart forward, and I noticed that he had stopped. So I also stopped, and I turned around. Now, remember I said he was a good kid, but he was bending over, and I said, his name was Brayden. I said, Brayden, what are you doing? He said, TT, and he tapped his butt. He said, spank me. Now listen, exactly how I just said it is how that 3-year-old boy in the middle of the supermarket yelled out loud, Auntie Tiff, spank me. Now, I don't know how things are in your country, but in America, you cannot hit children in public like that. You can get in big trouble. But remember at the beginning, I told you I used to do something with my nephew. I do it with my nieces as well. I would spank them during playtime, not to hurt them, but for some reason it felt to them like a game. So I would grab them and I'd start tickling them at home, and then I'd start play spanking them. Not hard at all, but they would just laugh and they start rolling. Last week's lesson, you remember that? So he was in the middle of the store and he kept saying, TT, spank me, spank me. So I said, Brayden, stop. And again, in his mind, he was like, oh, Auntie Tiff always plays this game with me and I want her to play it now. So I told him, hey, we can't do that in the store. I was worried about people looking at me. So again, he got back inside of the basket and we finished shopping. As soon as I got home, I told my parents, I told my sister and brother-in-law, and we were all rolling because this 3-year-old boy in the middle of the store who never acted up. He did not act up in the store. But today, on that day, he said, spank me like a child that was acting up. It was a wonderful day for me, a memory that I will cherish. I truly loved him. Maybe you also have some great memories with your nieces or nephews or maybe even your children. If you do, share them with us in the comments. Hopefully you guys enjoy this story, and I'll talk to you next time.